Alright, I finished the first mission, so now it's time for the Great Wall, or not the Great Wall, sorry. Fort Rannick. And I leveled up, so I'm probably just gonna put more Axe Mastery for now. Alright, Char Hide again, so that means we need about 4 more. Just got another Char Hide, but I can't salvage it. That's annoying, but now I can. Okay. Alright, just got another Char Hide, so that means I only need 2 more. Alright, we got Fort Rannick done. So now we're at the Frontier Gate. So we're gonna take the Ruins of Sirmia quest and we're gonna make our way there. Alright, we're gonna buy the storage. So this account does have some stuff in there already. Obviously I'm not gonna touch it. But there's nothing in here. So I'm gonna store all of this. Yeah, I guess it's time to do Ruins of Sirmia. Why are all these missions like right next to each other? Okay, got another Char Hide. I think that means I need 2 more. Alright, here's another Char Hide, so salvage that, and should be like 2 more or 1 more. I can't remember how much I had in the storage, but now I'm gonna do the bonus for this mission. Alright, I just finished the bonus for this mission. I actually almost died to the Ember Keepers because they all were on me, and I don't have the plate armor, so I don't think that really helped. Anyway, I'm gonna put a point in Blood Magic. I'm probably just gonna level them evenly until like 9. Then I'll put some in Soul Reaping, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep Blood Magic. I don't know. I haven't really figured it out yet. I want to be self-sustainable, but I feel like Curses and Axe Mastery have way better synergy. Alright, I actually got a purple spiked axe from this Char boss, which is awesome. This Bladestorm just decided he wanted to fight. Oh no! Okay, good thing it'll be an unclaimed loot. So anyway, let's see what this axe is. It better be like something good. So it's 6 Axe Mastery. The damage sucks though. But maybe it'll have some upgrade that can be used. Well, it's barely better than the current axe that I have. Anyway, so we got our Tyrian tunic now. Craft that. So now we got full 30 armor. And I'll customize this. So it's missing the health mod. I just don't know if I can salvage the health mod off of it, to be honest. So this bonus can be kind of sketchy because these things are level 10. But I think it's fine as long as you don't pull too many. But now it's safe and we got it done. Alright. Completed, whatever it was called. Completed Nolani Academy, so now we're at Yak's Bend. One thing I did get though was a blue Mind Spark garb, so hopefully we get something useful. Undertaker. That's actually pretty good. Not the inspiration magic though. But yeah, so that's actually useful, I think. Basically I have to spend 400 gold to get it off. So I think I'll hold off on that for now. Although, like, what am I really spending my gold on? Alright, so I decided to buy the Expert Salvage Kit. And I'm going to take the Necromancer's Insignia and I'm going to put it on Tyrian Tunic. So that's actually pretty useful in the future. And in the future I can just take it off by salvaging if I need to. Probably get that. Because Wall of Blood would be nice. Captain Osric. What is that one? Just take that. Shiver Peak Stragglers. Sure, why not? And that's the primary quest. Then Van the Warrior has a quest. I think he might have something good for me. Irresistible Blow, Swift Chop, Seeking Blade. I need to be very careful because there's the dwarves here can strip boons, so also stuff is going to be heavy armored now, so I might want to get that weaken armor ability on. Alright, well we finished the Renegade Necromancer, so I'm just gonna do the rest in the area. Alright, I just got a Summon Axe, requires 6 Axe Mastery, so hopefully this is good. That would have been good before, but oh well, it's better than... If I can salvage the Fortitude off of this, let's see if I can. Yeah, I can. So I'm gonna salvage this Active of Fortitude and use it on that, so it at least has that, because the char thing isn't useful anymore. You don't fight char anymore. So I'm gonna have to repeat Shiver Peak Stragglers because that's pretty annoying because one of the people died. Anyway, so I get 500 experience from that. Turn in the one at Necromancer Morgan. This will get me Well of Blood, which I might start using because it's some nice healing. And we also gained a level, so I'm going to put that into Axe Mastery, and then one into Soul Reaping. Yeah, so I don't think any of these are really useful for me. Alright, made it to Borderless Pass. This will be the first Shiver Peaks mission. Not a very difficult one. I'm also going to go and turn in the Stragglers quest. This will get me some gold, 150 gold. Alright, I'm going to open this steel chest because I just got a steel key drop. I swear, I don't know if it's been like researched, but I sort of feel like that the keys that you open are biased toward your profession, because whenever I open them I seem to get something for my profession. Alright, so you have to kill this Drake for the bonus in this quest. Finished the mission, and now I can never remember the names. It's Borderless Pass, and now I'm on Frostgate, which I would say is one of the most annoying bonus missions, especially without like a really strong team. I got another blue dwarven armor, so I'm gonna see what it is. Oh my god, I am getting so lucky. Soul Reaping +1. Wow. Alright, well, let's put that on. I think a Prodigy's Insignia is actually really expensive, but I'm not able to sell it. Well, goodbye Prodigy's Insignia. Alright, I'm just gonna put it on like, I'll just put on the gloves. Alright, this is a very sketchy side mission. Well, bonus mission. I didn't start it yet because the NPC has to come with you and he's just gonna die. So basically what I have to do is just pull a small group because you can easily get overwhelmed. And it's the Dolyak Riders. Alright, this part is also quite sketchy. But we just have to like take out the rider. Alright, so I have to go all the way back and get the bonus guy and bring him here because if I had brought him with me, he just would have died because they seem to focus him from my knowledge and memory of it. They definitely try to focus him. I gotta level up, so I'm gonna put a point in, I'll say blood magic. Alright, gonna turn in this this bonus here. It's honestly one of the more difficult bonuses if you don't do it correctly in at least this early on in an account that I'm playing like. Alright, completed the Frost Gate. Which is nice. Oh, I didn't even realize I got a steel key. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, might as well do both of these quests. Alright, I should have all the juniper meat so I can. Jesus, that's loud. Alright, then there's a steel chest here and I have a key. So let's see what we get. A short bow. Guess my theory before was wrong. Alright, I just turned into Kryta refugee, so now there's really no way to port back because I'd have to go through all that again. So I just have to finish till I get to Gates of Kryta. I wonder if Joe will follow me through the portal. I don't think he will. I think he'll disappear. Aw, he's gone. But I'll turn that quest in a little bit. Alright, so this is the next one. We just have to basically follow all this through the cave. Alright, so I got the ice cave done. Now it's Journey's End, so we just have to make our way to Gates of Kryta. Alright, I've arrived at Gates of Kryta. So I'm gonna go turn in this quest. After this, I'm probably going to do a lot of questing to unlock some better abilities because the ones I have now, aside from the axe ones, aren't very good. Alright, so turned in the quest, and this mission has one really dangerous part, but I think there's like a workaround for it. Alright, I'm gonna be really careful here because those things spawn. Jesus Christ. Jesus, man. They just randomly decide to attack me, even though I'm this far away. Alright, we're good. I don't think the pig really helps, but whatever. Alright, let's turn in the bonus, but since I brought the pig with me first, then it has to trigger that, and then I can give them the tome. Alright, there we go. So did that without dying. Alright, finished Gates of Kryta, and now I'm in, what's it called? Our Lion's Arch, duh. Okay. I think I'll put another in Blood Magic. I'm gonna get this, I don't know, is his name Magi or Magi? But that's the precursor quest for, capture, so we need that. So there's actually a way to power level with these guys by using them as your party, and they don't steal experience from you, but I'm not gonna do that because that's kind of against the spirit of the mode that I'm trying to play. But I'm gonna take them because I can't take mocks either because no heroes. I'm gonna take them because I'd like to do, well, it just helped me with doing the quest, and I have to go to the Ascalon settlement anyway, so. So there's a quest here that gives a skill. I might as well do it. It's not very hard. It gives Axe Twist and Dark Aura. Okay, that was easy. The problem is it's death magic, so I can't really use it in Axe Twist. Not really good. Alright, I've got the stuff for this quest to turn in. More than I need, but... And then, now I can do the Signet of Capture quest. So I'm gonna do that. Alright, arriving at Bergen Hot Springs. I think there's like one quest here I can do. Alright, we got the Tengu robes that are blue. Warrior Rune of Minor Absorption and a Radiant Insignia. I think the Radiant Insignia is probably good for now. I can't put it there though, because I already put something. I'll just put it on the legs for now. Okay, I just got purple Tengu robes. So, let's get like, I don't know, something Necromancer. Nope, energy storage. Oh well. Alright, so this is the quest I was thinking of that happens in Beetleton. I don't really think it's that useful though, but I'm gonna grab it. Alright, I just got a Kryta key. Good luck. Oh, I don't have any inventory space, but that's fine. Bone staff. Unfortunately, that's weird. It requires, it's pretty bad. Alright, here's Beetleton. I think there's some quests that I can do here as well. Oh, I kind of like that. I'm gonna do this quest then. Because I actually want that skill. Yeah, it's here. Skilled Trainers, Ifaz, Beetleton. Alright, I'm gonna buy it. You literally can't get it anywhere else. That's kind of weird. Oh snap, I remember this quest. it's pretty hard. Alright, we did it. That was kind of scary though. Lots of waves of strong enemies. Plague Touch and Griffin Sweep. I kind of want to use this eventually because I'm going to be at touch. And so I'll be close and I can transfer all the conditions like blinded weakness. Unfortunately, this is strength. I forgot to turn in the quest, the Hungry Devourer. So anyway, I was gonna continue my journey to the Temple of the Ages because there's something that I want there. This is very stupid, but my whole henchman party wiped and I'm really close to this portal over here. Okay, I think I made it. But yeah, that was not very smart because those, I don't know if they could have hit me with something that would have killed me. Alright, I didn't realize there's like a bit safer back way to get to Temple of Ages. I was going that way, but you can sneak behind, and the only thing you have to run through is a few skeleton bowmasters and a bone dragon, but it's much easier than the other way. So now we make it to the Temple of the Ages without dying. There's a lot of people here. That's pretty cool to see. Okay, so there was something here I needed. I think it's a skill trainer. Or maybe it's this guy. But I wanted to get demonic flesh skill. Yeah, it's this one. I feel like this is going to be really hard though. Alright, so Decayed Ore robes. Good luck. Ooh, that's not actually bad if I was a warrior. Too bad. This is like a spoiler. I didn't think it mattered if I took this quest. I guess you're not supposed to be here. Oops. Alright, well, I'm not gonna... That was kind of a waste of time, but I'm not gonna break my rule. I didn't know because these are white mantle and they're not the enemy yet. But there's another way I can get this skill, so... Alright, I finished this quest in case I decide to become a minion master. Alright, I'm gonna start Report to the White Mantle, which is the primary quest. And it'll take you to DLSO Seaboard. This mission is pretty easy. The bonus is probably the hardest part just because you have to make sure not to let the chosen die. Alright, so turn this in and then start the mission. I don't know, I think I'm going to reconsider my build. I want to do some like fun axe build, but I just don't think it's possible, or I don't know, it's probably just not like the best choice for a hardcore. I got my first gold drop. 10 to 14, 8 swordsmanship. Shocking. So I decided I'm probably just gonna switch to a Bone Fiend Minion Master. That was kind of close. I don't know what was happening there. Um, but anyway, I decided to switch to a Bone Fiend Minion Master, so I'm gonna farm the stuff for a 40/40 set of Death Magic, and I'm probably gonna switch that to Death Magic.